What's up, guys? What's up, guys? What's up? Well, welcome back for this next episode. So, as you guys know, in the last two episodes I shared about the Marvel vs. Capcom character Infinite Wishlist. Now, this episode, I'm going to be talking about top 5 Capcom IPs, or games, I should say, that Capcom needs to bring back. So, as you guys probably already know, if you guys been reading the articles with Capcom, or just doing some searching online, they stated that that once they have finished with Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, that they want to start looking into some IPs, old IPs that they haven't touched in years. It's a long fucking time. But so, with that said, here are my top 5 Capcom IPs that need to come back from the grave.
Number 5. The Mega Man series. Sorry, Beck, you're far from being a Mega Man successor. Mega Man has been dormant for too long, about 7 years now, and he's well due for a comeback. With his recent release, another compilation of his past games, that's simply not enough. We want to see a new Mega Man 11, with newly hand-drawn, latest, up-to-date sprites and graphics, or maybe even a decent 3D side-scroller taking advantage of today's console mechanics. The series is a highly requested game sequel that just needs to come back. Mega Man X. Probably the best one in the X series. The first X game, that is. For the very first time in my life, about a month ago, I actually sat down and took the time to actually play it through. And it was a damn good game. The tone of the game was a lot darker and serious compared to Mega Man, which I felt was on the lighthearted side. The game definitely deserves an HD remaster collection, X Series 1 through 8. And I would like to see a proper Mega Man X sequel like an X9. Should there be an X9, Capcom should take cues from what made their first game successful, or maybe a few cues from Mega Man Zero Series 2. Both characters have been absent for a very long time, and this is why they share the number 5 spot. Number 4. The Power Stone series. Another highly requested game by fans to come back from the dead. The Power Stone series was a unique and special fighting game that not a lot of fighting games had, at least not that I know of. Well, there was Guys by Square Enix, which was a little similar to Power Stone. And then Power Stone 2 had a fighting arena, but also had perils, so not only do you have to fight your opponent, you also have to worry about your surroundings and level changes because they can get you killed. Now that whole scenario there reminds me of Super Smash Bros., the Smash Run mode. I think Power Stone could use an HD remaster with online play, even maybe with Power Stone 3 using today's graphics, an interactive story mode, or a cinematic story mode. If it comes back, it could implement more combo mechanics, and in their power form, they could have a brief cinematic hyper combo like in Street Fighter 4 and 5. The series gets the number 4 spot. Number 3. The Onimusha series. The Onimusha series was known for its demon-slaying samurais, Samanosuke, Jubei, and Soki. Oh, and Jacques. But he was not a samurai. The latest release of Onimusha is Onimusha Soul, which is a Japan-only browser-based game that came out for PC in 2012 and then later ported to the PlayStation 3 in 2014. It seems like after the release of Dawn of Dreams, which was the last proper Onimusha game, the series took its last breath with Soul and then crawled slowly away to its death. But right now, the samurai demon slaying game, Nioh, seems to be in its place. But for how long? If Onimusha came back, I see Capcom ditching the classic Resident Evil tank controls and going for more of the Nioh gameplay, and maybe even take cues of gameplay from the Ninja Gaiden Sigma series.
whom are you working? I won't forgive you. Prepare yourself!
The game was one of Capcom's most successful franchises in the past, so why they decided for it to go into a direction, for it to be in its dormant state is beyond me. According to Wikipedia, Onimusha is Capcom's 6th biggest franchise. And if that's the case, then what the hell happened? A new Onimusha game taking advantage of today's console mechanics by pushing its graphics level to the limit would be one badass comeback. So the series gets number 3.
What? A demon woman.
Number 2. The Dinah Crisis series. Dinah Crisis. Like Onimusha, the game also took inspiration from Resident Evil. To simply put it, it is a Jurassic Park meets Resident Evil world. When I first played this game many years ago, I tried to get into it, and I simply just didn't care too much for it. But now, many years later, seeing that this game is actually a gem, a rare game and worth keeping, I actually underestimated this series. Like today's over-the-shoulder, third-person view horror games, I see this game also taking that very same mechanic, once again mirroring very closely to Resident Evil. With the over-the-shoulder view and solid controls and gameplay, I see this game also having the stealth and kill system, though I'm not sure how that's going to work on the dinosaurs. The latest game can also have QTE scenes like Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 5, and then being chased by raptors involving button promptings, and then even the same with the T-Rex. I also see graphical power of this game being pushed to the limit too. And by the way, Capcom, please bring us back Regina. The series gets number 2.
We were just attacked by a big-ass lizard.
Number 1. The Breath of Fire series was another successful franchise during the mid-90s to early 2000s era. It was another franchise that Capcom was very proud of. After the release of Breath of Fire 5 and during the time of 2003, the series had sold over 3 million games worldwide. Each title was successful in sales that it was until the release of Dragon Quarter. Dragon Quarter was not very well received, but I personally liked it. Then after over a decade, Part 6 was released only in Japan on mobile phones, and sure enough, according to Wikipedia, the game got 2 out of 5 stars. Go figure, Capcom. In my eyes, the series is still dead on consoles. 3 million units of the game were sold at that time. I need a damn good reason why it's immobile. If it were up to me, I would have brought the series back instead of Dragon's Dogma. If we got a proper game, I could see it being on a action RPG level, a continuation of the events of Part 3, brand new Dragon forms, and maybe even a port of 1 and 2 remastered onto the PlayStation Network and Xbox Marketplace. The current direction of the series is down in the dumps and needs a fresh rejuvenation. I would be happy if they even did a reboot. A complete makeover would be good too, and I'd like to see the return of a playable Ryu, not some damn creative character. Ryu and the gang need a new proper lease of life in the gaming world and is overlooked, and so the series sits at the number 1 spot.
Alright, you guys, that's it for now. Did you agree with my list? Let me know in the comments below. And also, I noticed that I have a few more subscribers. You know who you are, so I just want to tell you guys thank you. Thank you for supporting my channel. I'm just now starting out, so with new subscribers coming in, this motivates me to put out more content. So, otherwise, I'll see y'all in the next video.